Folks, today we are going to talk about 3 things that I am being forced to do and I absolutely hate it. But first, for new viewers, welcome to my channel, also my bug out location. And folks, this channel is all about prepping and self-defense. So if you like this kind of information that the mainstream media typically doesn't talk about, then please consider subscribing to this channel and also smacking that thumbs up button. So let's jump into issue number 1 that's not only affecting me, but also other prepping channels, and it is pretty much forcing us to change the way that we do our YouTube videos. You may have noticed lately that some of my titles to my videos may be a little bit sensational. You might have seen titles like "Millions Will Die" or "The Coming Dark Times" or something like that. And the reason why you are seeing sensational video titles like that is because if I title a video with something like "How to Purify Water" or "How to Make Headache Medicine in a Grid Down Situation," video titles like that just don't get the views like they used to. So now please don't get me wrong, I am not complaining about you, because if you are watching this video, you would probably watch this video whether or not it had something like "Millions Will Die" in the title. Also too, when I title a video with something sensational like "Millions Will Die," thousands of extra views that I will get on a video like that, or most of those, 90% of those views are from people that are not subscribed to my channel. So please, again, I just want you to know that I am not blaming anybody that regularly watches this channel for the fact that I have to do sensational titles like "Millions Will Die" or "The Dark Time's Coming," etc. But just the simple truth is to actually get clicks on your videos where your message actually gets out to people. Unfortunately, we are finding, us YouTubers, us YouTube preppers are finding that we just have to give these sensational titles to these videos so that people actually click on them to watch them. I actually honestly miss the good old days when you could do a title of a video that would actually say "How to Purify Water in a Grid Down Situation," or just something like that, because it seemed like several years ago people would actually watch those videos because they were honestly wanting to learn how to prep. And I don't think it's because people that watch prepping YouTube channels don't want to watch videos titled like "How to Purify Water," etc., things like that, because there are new preppers every day that should want to learn those types of prepping skills. I honestly just think it's more of a societal thing where people are just being naturally more drawn to sensational titles rather than basic titles about practical skills. So here is my goal. My goal is that when I use a sensational title like "Millions Will Die," that the video, while the video may have a sensational title to get the click, but the video itself will still remain true to the title. For example, the video might be about learning how to identify wild edibles so that you could eat that in a desperate starving situation, and it remains true to the video title because millions of people will die of starvation in a grid down situation. And so that video with a sensational title will show you how not to die or be one of those millions of people that die in a post-collapse world. And by the way, if you are watching this video on YouTube, you should come over to rumble.com to watch your favorite videos, because Rumble does not have the woke agenda that YouTube does. And to find my channel on Rumble, just type "Ethical Preparedness" in the search bar. And here is item number 2 that I'm kind of forced to do, and I don't like it, but I'm forced to do it, but kind of sort of, and that is using props in my videos. And the reason why I use props in my YouTube videos is because it helps to reinforce that what I'm talking about, that I actually know what I'm talking about in that video. Let's just give a super simple example. Let's say you were watching a video about fishing because you're wanting to learn about fishing. Which video would you rather watch about learning how to fish? A video where a guy is just sitting there and all you see is his face and him talking about maybe the best types of lures to use? Or would you rather watch or pay more attention to the video where when the guy is talking to you, maybe he's sitting in a bass boat, he's got a fishing line in his hand, he's actually showing you the lures, etc. Really, just the simple fact is the more things that's in your videos that can reinforce to the viewer that you know what you're talking about, the better. Examples that you will see in my videos is like when I do firearms training. When I do firearms training, my actual firearms training, training where I am shooting, I actually wear that load-bearing vest. And then when my training is done, when I'm done shooting and then I go to actually film a YouTube video, it would actually be nice to take that heavy and hot load-bearing vest off to be a little bit more comfortable while I film that YouTube video. But I leave that load-bearing vest on while I film that video, typically because that video is going to be something to do with firearms or self-defense or something like that. So that load-bearing vest actually becomes a prop to kind of reinforce to the viewer, hey, this guy is involved with firearms. He probably knows what he's talking about. The information he's giving seems to be sound, etc. And then there's been times out here where I've actually been shooting my rifle, and after I'm done shooting, I actually then want to film a YouTube video, and then I think to myself, hey, most preppers enjoy firearms. So when I go to film the YouTube video, how about if I just prop this rifle up here right next to me while I film the video? And to be honest with you, it makes me feel almost dirty doing that, knowing that I purposely place something somewhere or purposely leave something on just so it helps to reinforce the video. And to be honest with you, normally right now I would be filming this video next to my fire pit with a nice little campfire going, because most preppers enjoy campfires. That's just another prop that I use. So the next time you see one of my videos and I have a rifle propped up next to here, or I have that load-bearing vest on while I'm filming the video, you have my full permission to give me a bunch of grief down in the comment section. Now here's the third thing that I'm having to do, and this really upsets me, and that is YouTube is forcing me to really sanitize my videos. You see, when YouTube demonetizes a video, they also throttle it. And when they throttle a video, it doesn't get shown to you in your home page. And I also think that you don't get the notification that I just released a video. YouTube seems to have such strict rules, especially against us smaller or medium-sized channels. I have personally seen where YouTube allows larger channels like CNN or Fox News or something like that, but I've seen CNN let larger channels get away with stuff, whereas they throttle my videos. Here's an example. I recently filmed a video. Now, it's not been released yet, but I recently filmed a video about that terrorist that was known for, and I can't say this because YouTube will throttle this, but this terrorist was known for the captives on the videos, and then that group would then release those videos to shock people or recruit more people to that group. And even though I haven't released that video yet, it's uploaded up on my channel, but it's not released to the public yet, YouTube has already deemed that video as not being advertiser friendly, which means that they will throttle it. And what really upsets me about this is that I showed no violence in that video. The only thing that I showed was the still pictures of the prisoner that group had, where it would show that prisoner standing there in his orange jumpsuit with that evil terrorist behind them. There was absolutely no blood or any violence in the pictures that I showed on that video, and YouTube still tagged those as being violent images. But what upsets me about that is that I have seen those same photos showed on CNN and Fox News and CBS or whoever, and YouTube does not do anything to those large channels, but a smaller channel like mine, and they come down on them. But again, even though that video has not been released yet, and even though it's just still photos of the prisoner in his orange jumpsuit with the evil monster standing behind him, and there's nothing gruesome in there, YouTube has already demonetized the video, which means that they will throttle it when it gets released, which means that you won't be notified when that video gets released. So as a result of this, there is a lot of topics that I either have to really sanitize down or I have to avoid just so that YouTube does not throttle my videos. And this is really irritating because if you're familiar with my channel, then you know I have a pretty tame channel. So my ultimate goal is to build my Rumble channel up to where it is either close to or at least equal to what I have with YouTube. And then once that happens, then I will actually make the Rumble channel my primary channel and then let YouTube be my backup channel. That way, if YouTube throttles the video, then YouTube just throttles it. I will still know that the message that I'm trying to give in that video is still getting out to a lot of people. And if I had the time right now, I would actually make exclusive videos for Rumble only. But unfortunately, with the full-time job, the family, taking care of the bug out location and stuff like that, I just don't have the time to film different videos for different channels. So at this time, I am forced to basically film one video a weekend and put that video up on both on YouTube and on Rumble. And by the way, if you are watching this video on YouTube, you should go over to rumble.com to watch your favorite video. Like I say in every video, Rumble does not have the woke agenda that YouTube does. So to find my channel on Rumble, just search Ethical Preparedness in the search bar. So now I actually want to hear from you to help me make my channel better. What kind of content would you like to see more of? And what kind of content would you like to see less of on this channel? Do me a favor and comment down below with that so that I can help to make my channel better for you. And in a grit down situation, you're just not going to be able to run down to the pharmacy to get the chronic medications that you need to live. So to see a whole bunch of videos where I show you how you can make your own prepper medicine just using the weeds that grow around you, then click on the video that should be appearing on the screen just about now to learn what 90% of the other preppers don't know. Anyways, folks, this is enough internet for me today. I do actually need to get back to work. But folks, if you made it this far, hey, thank you very much for watching, and I pray that you have a good night.